Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas live trading room recap for Friday, March the 24th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into the room, and the room is open between 9 a.m. and up to 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Let's see, I forgot to load a chart, so let me just get a chart going. See, get it a little bit bigger on another monitor. All right, so for me anyway, a bit of a tough day to trade because of this on again, off again healthcare bill issue. You know, getting reports. They're going to have the vote at 3:30, then they're going to have it at midnight. They've got enough votes. They don't have enough votes. On and on and on. So if you were not in a true alpha stock, I mean one that is absolutely trading on its own, then you know you were going to probably be whipped around a little bit. And so that's why it was, for me anyways, a little bit tough trading. I didn't do very much, you know. Tried to trade this Zias a couple of times. This one, a lot of high hopes for it because this is the pre-market action right here. The news was great fourth quarter earnings, I guess, and so this was the pre-market action. But more importantly is that get the symbol linking. Okay. More importantly is that it has a float of 3.24 million in the float. So why is that important? Well, one of the things is that, of course, if you understand the concept of a low float, stocks in demand, low supply, which is the float, 3.2 million shares is very low. If it's in demand, people want it. That's usually what shoots the price up. Kind of like, I'm sure if you've been trading at all, you've seen this one. Now, this is where this one was a couple of days ago, $2, hit a high of 13.30. Crazy, isn't it? 2.3 in the float. It actually had earnings also. So this news yesterday was all about, I guess, a drug, or you know, I'm not sure what they do, but I'm just going to say good results. Oh, that's right. It's some kind of European acceptance of whatever drug they've got. And you know, it was kind of difficult to trade after that initial pop. You know, kind of popped around a little bit. Remember now, this is very whippy. Then it, you know, basically kind of sold off at the end of the day. This is the after hours action, and then it was an earnings play, and it popped. Here's the pre-market, and then you know, some people got. I probably, if been paying a little more attention to it, could have got in here. That's about the only entry I could have seen. After that, it is just chopping around. It's a pure guess, in my opinion. And so what we were maybe thinking, though, is that this Zayas may have done was going to do the same sort of thing. It's not a drug company, so you know that's why one reason it probably didn't. But a lot of people who could not get into HTGM may have been looking for another one, and this could have been it because of the low float situation. I mean, it is still up. I mean, it's up 45%. So to see what happens with it on Monday, check the daily on it. And yeah, I mean, it's got some room if it wants to. You know, it spiked up to 420 actually. So it does have some room. I tried to trade it twice, made a little bit of money both times, not much, and that was it. But very little, very hard for me to trade anyway. The only other one I'm in, and this is maybe going to turn it, well, I bought it with thinking it might be a swing trade. This is one that Dan Merkin, our CEO, has been probably picking up right around here. I had an alert set for it. 5-minute up. Right here. Why? I get back to the daily. Wanted to see it break this area right there. Okay? And it did. Back to the 5-minute. So when it broke this, I decided to take some. I'm in at 125, 126. It is pulled back, you know, but I bought shares thinking that it might be a swing. So, you know, I share sized accordingly. You know, my stop probably is going to be, you know, under 110 or so. So we'll see what happens. And the last one, and I'm, you know, just before I was doing the video, I exited this one. This was a swing from yesterday. I had high hopes. Got into it right here at 364. Had a great pop. And even in the pre-market or after hours, it tried to get over 4, was watching. Man, I almost added right here, because I sold some as it just broke down under 390. I sold some at 390, 388, and I just sold some right here as I was just getting set to do this video. I don't really know what to think of it now, to be honest. Look at the time frame. You'll see why I was swinging it. Here's the daily. Of course, I think the best thing I can do is just put another alert at 4 and see what happens. Maybe it's sometime next week it can take this out, because if it does, it's got that beautiful void, and that's what we're looking for. And that is really, really about it. See, what else do I have? Nothing more. Just checking to see if there's anything else that might be setting up for a potential swing. Not really on my notes. All right, so quick video. Yeah, it's only 6 minutes long. Whoops. Okay, here's the cover page. Okay, here is how to get into the room. There's the address. And I open the room at about 8:45 and get live at 9 and go up to 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. 3 o'clock, though, I might do it a little earlier today. I might do it a little earlier, but normally I go over my evening scan, which is basically the stocks that are up the most and down the most for the day, to see whether or not there could be some continuation the next day. We take a look at each symbol, check it against the daily chart to see whether or not there might be still some room, either on the upside or the downside. All right, well, thanks for listening, and hope to see you in our trading room on Monday. Bye-bye.